morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Oh, nice. It is so lovely to see you on this fine, cold morning. I am Dr. Cara Pugliese. I'm a community-based intervention and health disparities researcher and a clinical psychologist, and I am here speaking with you in my personal capacity. So for 15 years as an academic researcher, I've worked to bring evidence-based mental health care into schools and communities so that all kids have access to it, not just those who can afford to pay for it. I joined the NIH because I believe deeply in its mission to bridge the gap between scientific discovery and real-world care for all Americans. We are living through a defining moment, not just for science, but for our understanding of truth, service, and democracy itself.
That's right.
At the center of this moment is health disparities research, the work that ensures that science reaches real communities for real people.
Woo!
It takes an average of 17 years for new discoveries to reach community settings like health clinics and schools. And only 14% actually ever do. People know NIH for groundbreaking cancer treatments and life-saving vaccine programs, but not many people know that NIH funds research to close that 17-year gap and to get the other 86% of discoveries into action. How to make these innovations work for people in their daily lives. This is not abstract research. This is the bridge between discovery and care, how treatments reach children and families regardless of geography, income, or identity.
Woo!
It is fundamentally science created in partnerships with our communities, and this is the work that is being disrupted. At work, we are told that there are no banned words, yet every single grant needs to be screened for health equity related language before any money can go out the door. Scientists can no longer study gender, they must study biological sex. They can't study racial discrimination and its impact on health. Language is removed, not to improve scientific merit, but to control how research is presented. It changes what gets studied, what gets funded, and who gets seen.
Shame.
Science is no longer moving forward, it is moving backwards, and it is erasing the hard work we've done to make science fit for all communities. And I said all communities.
Woo!
Controlling words is about controlling ideas. It shapes what can be studied, what can be questioned, and what is allowed to be real. Silence is not neutral. Some people will say that we're just removing words and we aren't actually changing the science. We're saving it. But this is short-sighted. It keeps our project funded, it pays scientists' salaries and their staff, which is absolutely important. But ultimately, this discriminates against the communities we most need to serve in the long term. How can we expect people to trust us enough to participate in our research when they are being erased?
That's right.
When people are being shot, detained inhumanely, deported, and abused for having the same identities we are removing, it is abundantly clear that we are aiding the administration's goals and participating in hate.
Yes.
The administration is trying to reinvent science in order to reinvent truth, because truth is inherently democratic. Look around you. Gravity applies equally to everyone here, regardless of our status. Science itself is an act of hope. It is the belief that failed experiments teach us how to succeed, that through persistence, the future can improve and we can get a different result. But science also teaches us that transformation is not gentle. Like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly inside a chrysalis, it requires breaking apart and rebuilding at the same time. Old structures dissolve so that new ones can form, and with care and intention, what emerges can be stronger and more resilient than what came before.
That's right.
Democracy is also not a static condition. It is living and it is fragile, and the choices that we make every single day determine whether it thrives or whether it crumbles. Our voice is our vote, and it is our responsibility to use it. Not occasionally, not only when convenient, not only when it feels comfortable, but consistently as part of our shared human duty. So I encourage you to speak out against injustice when you see it, with friends, with neighbors, with acquaintances. Name it, get uncomfortable, make waves, challenge people. Because history is clear. Progress has never come from silence. Silence is not neutral. It is also a choice, and it comes with consequences. Civil rights, labor rights, disability rights, transgender rights, and women's rights didn't just happen. They were built through collective action in the face of resistance. That work is not finished. The history of our country has never been accidental. And America is not defined by one single administration, but by the accumulation of choices that we have made over generations, and no censorship can erase that. Right now, we are in one of those moments where our choices matter deeply. America is in a moment of reckoning. This is a test of what we value and what we are willing to protect. What we choose to support, challenge, or ignore will shape what comes next. This is our moment to decide what we want to build for our future generations. Not through fear, not through silence, but through participation, responsibility, and a shared commitment to truth and human dignity, where every single one of us is visible. So this is our chrysalis moment. Change is already happening. We are already transforming. And so I want to ask you, when this moment is remembered, what will you have stood for? And more importantly, what will you choose to do right now and after you leave here today? Thank you.